So I'm over at my mom and stepdad's house, and today we're gonna go ahead, grab Yelawolf, and get this car to the house. We've got some stuff we need to look at on it. We need to change the pulley, we need to lower the boost, and this car needs a pump gas tune. I do have the SCT program to be able to tune the car myself, but to be honest with you, I'd rather send it down to a dyno and get this thing tuned correctly. So that's what's gonna be happening here pretty soon. I'm not sure when we're gonna actually get the car tuned, but today we are picking it up. So we'll do a ride along, we'll look the car over, we'll talk more in just a minute. Take the car down the road real quick. It does need a clutch, so we're not going to beat on it. Let's take it down the road, charge it up. It'd just be nice to drive this thing again, so let's go ahead and do that now. Wow. Clutch is all the way at the top. Calypso. You know what? I've got to say, I think the Calypso will give this car a run for its money as far as like being clean, solid car. That's something that I've not really noticed because it's been so long since I've driven this one. In the back of my mind, I always thought of this car as being the really nice, solid, clean, smooth riding car. I'm not so sure that the Calypso isn't on par, if not maybe a little nicer in the interior as far as rattles and stuff go. It is what it is, but guys, overall, this is still a really nice car, obviously. Hadn't been driven, but Calypso holds its own. But guys, it does. It feels so good to be back in this car. It sits completely different. I mean, look at the way I sit. Like, this is eye level in this car. See how much lower I sit versus like in the Calypso, we sit up like that. I know these cars aren't fast stock, but they're still fun. That's probably one of the hardest things to explain to people is the fact that these cars are quick even in stock form. It makes no sense because they don't make a lot of horsepower. Honestly, just the feel that you get with these cars, they've got torque, pull good. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's really hard to put into words, but these cars just are fun to drive. They make good power even in stock form. Now, this car does have headers and a B cam, but it would probably run just as good completely blown stock injectors and all that stuff in this car. So yeah, I'm impressed. I really just love this car. I love it so much. We're gonna have to get it back on the channel here pretty soon, get it back home, but today it's all about Yelawolf. We have got to get that car home. So anyway, let's go ahead, get back and get the yellow car out and get it ready to take home. We are in the Terminator, headed home, guys. Headed home. She's running good. We just got to get a new battery for it. And like I said, we're going to drop the boost on this thing, take it and get a new tune, and she ought to be okay. AC is nice and cold in the car. Got some spider webs in here, but other than that, everything's really good. Such a pretty day too. Just really hot out. So we're gonna go ahead and get this car to the house, and we'll start cleaning it up because it needs a very, very good cleaning. And we'll kind of go from there with it. But man, it is nice to be back in it. Just completely different the way all these cars sit. And you know, they're all right around the same generation essentially. I mean, you had Fox bodies in '93 and this body style in '94, so 1 year apart. But even still, all of the Fox bodies even sit different. All depends on if the seat Fox body. That's kind of funny, I know, but these seats really wrap around you, and they're really comfortable seats, honestly. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this portion up, and I will catch you guys back at the house, and maybe we'll do a little bit of cleaning, and we'll do some talking as to why we're doing what we're doing. See you then. Man, this thing looks so good, guys. She's all clean. Did my little WD-40 trick on it, of course. Got to do that. But also, you know, the whole WD-40 thing, guys, it protects all of your aluminum and stuff like that from oxidizing. So that's a lot of the reason why I do use it. But of course, yeah, it makes everything look a lot better too. Man, Yelawolf, doing it, buddy. So she is all nice and clean now. So got the interior done. So this thing is clean and ready to go. If I can get this bee out of here. So she cleans up nice, real nice. So before I end the video, I realized that we needed to talk about tuning the car. Not sure that we're gonna do that, and here's why. So for the longest time, I thought this car needed a new tune. I thought there was an issue with the tune because it would run like crap from time to time. The car would just all of a sudden start to load up and run rich, and it just wouldn't run good. It would turn off on me sometimes. Well, I think I figured out what it was. So the day that I got the car back, I took it down to O'Reilly, and I was gonna get some stuff to detail the car with. This is probably the best thing that could have happened, by the way. I pull into the parking lot, I can't keep it running, and it dies right as I'm coming in the parking lot. I go inside, I'm like, well, maybe when I come out, the car will start back up and we'll be okay. Sure enough, I go inside, buy what I gotta buy, I come out, the car starts right up. Well, it cuts off on me again trying to get out of the parking lot. It's just like puffing black smoke out. And I'm thinking, what is going on with this thing? I finally make it out of the parking lot, and I was like, well, I'll just take it up here and I'll put some gas in. The car is on 93 right now. So I get almost to the gas pump and the car cuts off again. Well, this time I can hear the fuel pumps just humming back there. So the fuel pumps are really loud. And you guys know when these cars, like with aftermarket fuel pumps, get low on fuel, they make a lot of noise. Well, I go ahead, I had to push the car up like the next 6 feet to be able to get gas in it. So I push the car up, I go ahead, fill it up, and guess what, guys? Problem solved. The damn gas gauge was wrong on the car. I guess last time I took the fuel pump out of the car, I guess I bent the float on it to the sending unit. So I think it's reading wrong. At a quarter of a tank of gas, this car is actually out of gas. So filled this thing up, took off down the road, not one problem, guys. This thing has no issues whatsoever. The air fuel is a little on the rich side, but it's fine. So guys, we don't have to get a custom tune for the car. There's really no point in it. The way it's set up right now is it's on 8 pounds of boost, essentially. It's not really 8 pounds. What you have back here is a lever that you can flip, and it's called a valet mode or boost bypass. So this thing at high RPM makes a total of about 8 pounds of boost. Really, there's no need in tuning the car because essentially you have 2 tunes now. You can flip that lever back there, put this thing back on 25 pounds and fill it up with E85, and you still have your E85 tune. So guys, that's what was going on with the car the whole time. It's crazy, something so simple. So I'm glad that I found out what it was. Wasn't even a fix, honestly. I just have to remember below a quarter of a tank, yeah, we're empty. Anyway, it's always something, right? It's always something with these cars. But I know a lot of you are wondering, well, why are you getting the car back? You kind of hinted around at some things, so what's up? Well, guys, we are working on a deal with Yelawolf. That's all I want to say right now because I'm not sure if this is going to go through or not, but I will know tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the day whenever I feel like I can disclose whether something happened or not. So I've actually already made a video. I stood out here last night, made a video about the car and kind of what we're doing with it. So if you guys don't mind, stay tuned to the next video where I really kind of go in depth on what it is that we're doing with the car. And I don't know, we'll see, guys. So I hate to kind of keep you hanging. I know it's a cliffhanger, but I don't know what we're going to do with this deal yet, so I'd rather not disclose anything. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here. But I just want to get you guys up to speed. And as always, thanks for watching.